Hello and welcome back to my channel, and today we're taking a look at Syberia, the world before. Now this is the last installment in the franchise of Syberia games, and honestly this game came out in 2022. It's one of the most demanding games out of all of them as well. The recommended GPU for this title is a GTX 2070, and honestly, if we start with the 2070, that means there's something to see. Now this game is actually made in Unity engines, as you might imagine. Well, the engine kind of need a little bit of horsepower to run. So what we're going to do is, as usual, we're going to crank the game up and see where we end up. We're going with a 4K native full screen, ultra presets, and that's pretty much all there is. Texture quality can only be set as high. Unfortunately, cannot be set as ultra or anything above high. No vertical sync, and that's pretty much all there is actually. Yeah, you know. And yeah, well, changes, big changes, right? Let's just double check. I hate when games are asking for changes when there's no changes made. Anyway, it's still better than nothing. Right, let's start a new game, see what happens. MSI Afterburner upper left, and just a quick thing. Even on this screen, the 4070 is pulling 6.8 gigs of video memory, and it's actually doing something. It's at 98% of usage, so that's gonna be interesting. Let's go. Right, okay, so first and foremost,
I need to hurry. Frau Beckmann said she will be waiting for me on the square at the top of the main street.
Big day today. Hey, Dana?
Afraid so, Herr Baumgartner.
right, to be fair, the game kind of looks like an actual benchmark title right here. We're pulling 8.9 gigs of video memory allocated, 7.9 of RAM, and right at this moment we're below 60 frames. Ain't that wonderful? But then again, this game is clearly a heavy hitter when it comes to the graphical fidelity, because this looks 3D Mark PC Ultra Benchmark RTX enabled level. To accelerate your moves, double click. Look at this, we're accelerating ourselves. Okay. Skip this. Reach the main square. That looks like a pretty main square to me. Wait, let's do some side exploring. No, go back. There. Looks like we cannot click into the alley. Oh, we can. Look at this. Okay, the camera movement is pretty much Syberia type, to be fair. Kinda need to remember where you're coming from and where you're going. Yeah, performance-wise, I mean, it's a bit of a weird one, you know, like usually with 4070 Ti and 4K we see a lot of things, including some games not being happy with being above 60 frames in 4K Ultra, but Syberia is not exactly known as the world's most demanding title when it comes to it. Then again, looks like we are about to see how it all plays out.
That must be her. Good grief. Guten Tag, Frau Beckmann.
Ah, Fraulein Rose, there you are. You're perfectly on time.
Thank you, Frau Beckmann.
Suffice to say, I expected nothing less. May I have your convocation notice?
And what now? Leave? I would just leave. Okay, give. No idea what it even is,
Thank
but
you, Fraulein
here we go.
Rose. Now, remember, performing at the annual spring concert is a great honor and rewards the best Music Academy student of the year. So it is imperative that you show yourself worthy.
I will do my best, Frau Beckmann.
No
The piano is
pressure.
ready.
Oh god.
Make this day yours, Dana Rose.
Don't tell me I need to play piano now. Just leave already, just... Oh, my goodness. Please tell me this is a cutscene. I'm not equipped for this, I only have 10 fingers. Have you seen the piano? It's more like 68 or something. You can change the orientation of the camera by holding the right click and move your mouse. Okay, how about I automatically just place stuff, look around. Nothing's happening. Honestly, I'm clicking the mouse. I'm pretty sure you guys can hear that. Okay, skip. Get the piano ready. Right, okay, here we go. Clutch, gas. It's pretty easy. Yes. The inspect lever. How did I forget about that? Manipulate the selected object. Yes, indeed. Yes, yes.
Everything's ready. All I need to do now is arrange my sheet music and begin.
Oh yeah, obviously. I mean, hymn score. There we go. Good old piano that requires a turn of the key and, you know, let it warm up and check your tire pressure and everything and oil levels. Please be a cutscene. Yeah, we survived, obviously, because we're the best. Almost lost my cool there. Okay. Introspect button to review the things. Okay. Olivia, Lexington Avenue, New York City. Okay. Oh no, this thing is actually in order. How dare they?
Sleep okay?
Like a bear.
Yeah, I heard. Better get ready, Katusha.
I feel like I've been run over by a tank.
We should get going, Katusha. I mean, what if the guard catches us slacking off when we should be ready?
Who? Simona? She's no altar girl, but she's not the worst around here.
True.
But I will be ready in time to leave. I just want to get all the rest I can.
Today's the day we're supposed to take over from Team Orange in Gallery C, right?
Don't remind me. They say it's really tough. Isolated with no rescue party on hand. Which is crazy, because it's the worst gallery for cave-ins.
You okay?
Sure. Digging an assault mine 12 hours a day in the hope of finding a fragment of ivory? Couldn't be better.
Don't let it get to you.
Maybe I'm a fool, Kate. Maybe I should have listened to my folks. If I had stayed in line in the National Choir like a good little pawn instead of forming an anti-establishment punk group, I would not be here now. I'm glad I've got you, though.
Listen, Katusha. We're going to get out of here, right?
Yeah, right. If you say so.
Come on, Katusha. Better get ready.
Sure. Okay.
5 minutes, no more. Da?
Da.
It should have been Harasho, but okay. You know, I'm not gonna nitpick this. Oh wait, we actually have to freshen up. Hey, lady.
Better not forget your good luck charm. Don't think I've ever seen you without it.
It's all I got left.
Observing objects from every angle will give you an angle. Oh wait, no, useful information. Okay. I'm gonna rotate the objects now. Oscar's heart.
There's all Oscar's data inside. I was lucky enough to steal it from the militia soldier who picked it up at the frontier between Baranur and the Yakast. I just need to find a compatible body for it. That is, if I ever get out of here.
Okay, it looks like it's a robot's heart. How cool is that? Right. Time to go and dig salt for 12 hours a day. How do we go about doing that? Get ready for work. Oh, we need to inspect stuff first. Okay. Anything else? A bottle of drinks?
Just need to grab my bag and here we go for another day's toil.
A bag, obviously. Because everyone's got a bag in a prison. Clearly that's how prisons work. There you go.
Glad you're here.
Let's stay close, Katusha, okay?
Team Blue! Hey, you've got mail. It's for you, Amerikanska.
Thanks.
No stalling you here. You got 5 minutes to see what's inside. Or else a less friendly face will come to get you.
What?
This melody stuck with me throughout my childhood. I remember even my mother couldn't find out what it was called. It belonged to my mother. I used to play with it when I was a kid.
Okay. Boarding pass. Plane ticket to New York.
Olivia Foster, New York. What could she have sent me given our dispute after my leaving with Hans? Strange.
What?
August 23rd, 2003. Dear Kate, wherever you are now, despite the sad news it contains, I hope this letter reaches you in time for you to make preparations to return to New York. Your mother, Sarah Walker, passed away last night at Mount Sinai Hospital. She had been doing poorly for several months, and her death was no doubt a release. The funeral will take place Thursday, next week. We pushed back the ceremony so you can be with us. If I'm not mistaken, returning to the United States means you run the risk of having to answer to the law. Sometimes it's better to pay your debts to society instead of being forever on the run. And for once, just put aside those senseless, adventurous pretensions of yours. They've already cost you your friends and family. I beg you, Kate, please come back and say goodbye to your mother. Call me so we can organize your return in the best conditions possible. I've enclosed your mother's pendant. According to her, you used to love the mystery of its melody. I promised her I would send it to you. Call me for the sake of what's left of our friendship.
So how did they know I'm in prison?
212-359-1519.
So they knew I'm gonna be breaking out of this place. Oh well. So looks like we have two characters to play.
Dear. I'm so proud of your concert on the square at the Academy of Music. We shall find a pretty frame for your diploma.
Thank you, Mother.
Once you've finished your studies at the Academy of Music next year, you'll be able to start higher education at the Paris Conservatory. Won't she, Anton?
Of course. Of course.
Then, my darling, you'll become a great concert pianist. You make us so proud, doesn't she, Anton?
Of course. Of course.
So proud.
I want to leave.
I really do want to become a concert pianist, but the thought of leaving Papa, you, and the house to go to the Paris Conservatory doesn't exactly thrill me.
And it's perhaps not such a bad idea for you to move away from Wagen. Times are hard at the moment for people like us. I do worry about your health still. Thankfully, Herr Gustav agreed to take you on at the mountain refuge this summer.
Oh, yes. The mountain air will do you a world of good, my dear.
By the way, did you write to Herr Gustav to thank him?
Oh, well, I was very busy rehearsing the concert, you know.
The gentleman is offering you a job, Dana. Thanking him is the very least you can do.
Yes, Mother, I'll do it right away.
Wow. Aspiring musician. Okay, how can we leave? Anyway, it's been 25 minutes actually, guys, and this is the performance of this game. Now, granted, it's a little bit all over the place. Then again, I would say, no doubt in my mind, this game will actually look absolutely fine on slightly lower settings than 4K Ultra, to be completely honest with you. So if we do high, then actually that's about it. We automatically enable vertical sync, it seems. Yeah, should have known. Right, there you go. And we gained whole 4 frames. Now, granted, you probably can play around with the settings and get a bit more juice out of it, but visually I wouldn't say that we lost too much of graphical fidelity. Everything still looks pretty nice and pretty. So that's pretty much all there is. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you have a good one. Over and out.